going to be inside a lot, and we're actually going to really miss each other. We're going to miss connecting. And this is really an opportunity for us to connect deeper with one another in a way that is safe. Hey everyone, it's Cheryl. So I didn't plan to do this video this week. I'm actually recording this on Monday, the day before this comes out. I planned a completely different video, but you know, as this situation with coronavirus deepens and progresses and gains speed, it felt like it was necessary to speak to it. And I'm going to speak to it through the lens of how we can all connect deeper with one another, even though we're in a lot of a self-isolation. So as I record this, I'm doing day one of voluntary self-isolation. And it's not a decision I made lightly, but it felt like the best thing to do as this situation is developing despite what is being said by the UK government. So I'm doing that. Shouldn't be too hard because I am an introvert. However, you know, with this, what's going to transpire is a lot of us are going to be inside a lot, and we're actually going to really miss each other. We're going to miss connecting. And this is really an opportunity for us to connect deeper with one another in a way that is safe. What I will say before this, obviously, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a healthcare professional, so listen to those people, take the precautions they're advising that you take with regards to washing your hands and using hand sanitizer and all those things. I'm not going to speak to that because that's not my area. What I am going to speak to is the connection part of it and how we can know that it is still safe to connect with people even though we might not be physically present with them. Because it's interesting to me, and maybe this isn't the time or the place to talk about this yet, but I'm going to address it. It's interesting to me that as a group of people, as a collective, we are now dealing with a virus that leads to other people being unsafe within the context of relating to other people, being close to other people, being physically close to them is unsafe at the moment. And so that's interesting to me that we find ourselves there, right? And it is an opportunity to connect deeper with each other. Now, the way we're going to connect deeper with each other is through this medium. It's through the screen. It's through this technology, this beautiful technology that we have that wasn't even really available 20 years ago. It certainly 10 years ago, it was only just kind of up and coming. We have this technology, so let's use it to connect deeper and to help one another. So how can we do that? Social media. Let's all be really aware on social media. Let's be kind. Let's be helpful, right? Let's not squabble with each other. Let's help each other out. Let's help the share of really helpful information, and let's really support each other and help one another out. The second way that we can connect deeper with people during this period of self-isolation is to call people, to FaceTime people, and to use Zoom video or other different video conferencing services that you might have access to, particularly if you work for yourself. We can use those mediums to connect with people. We can call our mum, we can call our dad, we can call our friends, we can call our family, we can call people. We can use this as an opportunity while we're inside to call them, catch up, connect with them in that way. When's the last time you picked up the phone and had a really long catch up with an old friend, right? Or with your family? We can do that now, and we have this technology to be able to do it. The third thing is having online self-isolation meetups, which is something I'm going to start doing on my Instagram, going live regularly just so people can connect and talk. And many people, you know, are using this time to go within and really think and reflect and heal. That's not at all to downplay what's happening in a very real physical way at all. And a lot of people are saying, you know what, if we're going to self-isolate, I'm going to catch up on those books that I keep meaning to read. I'm going to journal more. I'm going to meditate more. I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to do that at home, right? So this can be actually a time of self-reflection. Again, not to downplay what's happening at all. It's very, very real, and it's very, very scary for a lot of us, right? By staying at home, what we're doing is we're making sure we don't carry the virus, and we're not spreading it and carrying it to other people who are vulnerable, who won't be able to fight it off. So it's really an act of real deep love for everyone to take these steps to stay at home, and also while we're at home to connect with other people and do that in a way that is really deep. I think what will come out of this is that ultimately we will be more connected to ourselves, more connected to the earth, and more connected to one another, because we're really going to start to, I could almost make myself cry as I'm thinking about this, we're going to start to really miss other people. We're going to start to want to connect with other people. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use this technology to connect with one another. And I encourage you to use, you know, my YouTube channel here to do that. If you want to buddy up with people, if you want to make new friends from all across the world, comment down below and say that that's what you want to do, and meet other people in the comment sections. Be nice, don't be dicks to each other, right? We're going through enough as a global family right now. We're going to support each other, we're going to help each other, and we're going to get through this. So I hope that helps you. I did just have the idea for this video today, so it's something that is I'm still thinking about it a lot, and this is just my first day of self-isolation, so it is still very new to me. And if you're doing the same, if you're self-isolating, let me know your tips. How are you finding it? What have you found easy about it? What have you found difficult? What are you doing with your time? You know, if you have the ability to work from home, if you have an office job or you work for yourself, then, you know, for us, and, you know, I'm in a very fortunate and privileged position myself to be able to do that, to be able to work from home. I know if you work in hospitality and other jobs where you have to be physically present to do your job, it's different, and I appreciate that and I understand that. But if you are able to work from home and you are doing that, then how's that going? You know, give me your tips, let me know. I've worked for myself for a long time, and I understand the working at home thing, but I usually go outside to work. I'm not usually at home for this long. So let me know your tips. I'll learn from you, right? I think next week I will go ahead with the video I was intending, which was about sexuality, but again, we'll see. I'm going to just play this by ear, and if things are progressing more rapidly and I feel like, you know, some more information about connection during this time or self-reflection during this time, if that feels more appropriate, then I'll do that. So we'll see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.